Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to get cracking really shortly on the Rek'Sai Conqueror jungle gameplay, but firstly I wanted to explain a bit about Rek'Sai and Conqueror, talk about the synergy, give some more detail on why they're so good together, because it's what makes Rek'Sai the strongest jungler on this patch in League of Legends right now, and it's something I don't think I really covered particularly well during the actual gameplay. So Conqueror as a rune, you stack it up to 5 times, you get more damage the more stacks you have, and then when you reach the max stacks, 10% of your damage is converted to true damage, and you heal for that damage as well. What's good about Conqueror on Rek'Sai is firstly, you stack really efficiently, and secondly, if you already have true damage like you do with your E, this healing does crazy things. I'll show you. So firstly, you get extra, you stack fast because you can initiate with your Prey Seeker. That's giving me 1 stack, and then you want to unburrow on the target, so that gives you 2. So before you even damage someone, you're already getting 2 stacks. And then what you'll do is you'll do your Qs and stuff, and you get your max stacks on Rek'Sai really quickly because this is just how you play Rek'Sai anyway. And then when you press E here on your Fury, we'll take a look here. So we've healed for 22. If we E, we get another plus 15 just from pressing E there. Now imagine if you have like more damage and stuff like that as well, you're going to be doing like even more healing. Like look at this. Each time I hit, I'm getting like a ridiculous amount of healing there. And you know, once you reach level 6 as well, your ultimate, which doesn't execute, can do so much damage. It's like a massive overkill ability. So this Conqueror with your ulti really, it does crazy amounts. So basically, Rek'Sai just becomes an absolute abominable machine with this rune. It's ridiculously strong on her. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Let's get cracking with the gameplay. Hey guys, welcome back to another live game. I'm JJ. We're playing some Rek'Sai in the old Jingle Jangle. Rek'Sai is arguably, probably, most definitely the strongest jungler around right now in patch 9.4 with the new Conqueror rune change. So I'm going to show you today how to play the Rek'Sai and how you can abuse it for free elo. But before we get onto that, guys, I have some exciting news. We've got a sponsor for the channel. So I'm going to leave you with this little sponsor message for a minute. And after those 60 seconds, we'll be right back. So today, guys, I want to talk to you about a fresh new mobile RPG called Raid Shadow Legends. The game's loads of fun. Which is pretty, you know, it's a pretty important one right there. It's also free to play, which is great. The storyline itself is really cool and pretty interesting. There's a whole bunch of champions that you can unlock in this game as well, like hundreds of them, and the graphics are just ridiculous. We just look at the detail on these characters. Like, it's ridiculously pretty. I'll say that much. This game is blowing up. It's on iOS and on Android. You can play on either platform. And if you join now, you'll be able to take part in the special launch tournament, which has loads of cool in-game rewards, as well as actually physical, real-life rewards. You can join my clan. Just search for the Foxdroppings. So if you want to play, you can head down to the description and check the link down there. If you download using that link specifically, then you'll get a whole bunch of in-game currency, like 50k silver, and also a free epic hero. I hope I'll see you there, but either way, let's get cracking on now with the gameplay. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that. I really appreciate it. Obviously, it supports the channel. It's a really cool game as well. I know I sound really sellout-y and stuff talking about sponsors, but legit, I love playing mobile games. I play them like when I wake up and when I go to bed, so I was actually pretty excited when these guys wanted to do something with me. I was happy about that one. So yeah, Rek'Sai, guys, we mentioned Conqueror is the way to go on her. The thing with Conqueror is that it gives you really good... Ooh, hello Kha'Zix. It gives you really good like stacking damage, which is nice. But then also when you reach max stacks, you start doing true damage, which is great. But then also all the true damage that you deal, you kind of heal from that true damage. And that includes Rek'Sai's E. So your E basically just actually heals you for a crap ton when you're playing Rek'Sai with Conqueror. So these are the runes bottom left of your screen, guys. Excuse me. I'm just going to quickly, before I run them down more in more detail, I just want to kind of secure this first, because we saw Kha'Zix was topside. He isn't ganking Heimerdinger, which means that he's maybe in my topside jungle right now. So I need to secure this really quickly before you know, Kha'Zix shows up somewhere, because that's, you know, yeah. So I don't think Kha'Zix is here. So he needs to be careful. It's fine. You see this little circle? That's the timer for the knock up. So I can't actually knock up Braum again there. So if I could knock him up, I'd have flashed on him. So that's cool. Just whenever you're invading like this, guys, just keep your eyes peeled on the mini map, because you will get collapsed on by people. Or you can get collapsed on by people, and you know it's kind of scary. But guys, let me show you my runes now. So we have the Conqueror. I've already kind of sold the praises on that one. Yeah, this is where you don't gank Heimerdinger, by the way. Well, you have to be careful ganking. Okay, I don't know what that was. We have to be careful ganking Heimerdinger, because he almost got a double kill there. Yes, we've got the Conqueror, we've got Triumph, obvious, kind of obvious stuff here, guys. You can probably just do some other things if you want, but you know, you really can't go wrong with this. Then we also have the Absolute Focus and Water Walking. So this means that when I'm in the river, I get, you know, more move speed and stuff, which is nice if I'm ever kind of fighting around the Scuttle Crab or something. So that's really good stuff, just having that extra move speed and obviously the damage as well, so that again, you know, we kill Scuttle Crab faster, and if we are fighting Kha'Zix or something like that, then we're just going to be a little bit healthier doing so. As far as my stats go, we've gone for attack speed, AD, and health. You can go armor on Rek'Sai, because armor is you know, it makes your early clears a bit healthier, which is quite nice, because you can get a little bit low when you're playing this champion in the jungle. In that first clear especially, so you can go for armor if you want to, but I like health, and also this team comp right here, we're playing versus a lot of magic damage. So we've got the Jax, which is a lot of hybrids, we've got the Lux, which is obviously loads of magic damage, we've got the Rhaegar, which is loads of magic damage, we've got Braum, which is loads of magic damage. Like, there's really not that much physical damage on the enemy team, so you know, if I get that armor, it's really just for my early jungle clears and the Kha'Zix matchup, but that's really it, honestly. Like, there's not much else going on there, so we don't really want to, well, I didn't want to do that, so instead we get the health, because that actually still helps us against the magic damage. Now I want to give a cheeky little look-see here to this bot lane, because Braum has no flash, so I'm going to slide in here, throw out the Prey Seeker, completely whiff, and he did. Nice. Don't know if I needed to flash that, but we're gonna do it anyway. Do I want to get this? Can I get this mountain actually? This could be a good time to go for Mountain Dragon. Gonna ping it. If Kha'Zix shows up, we're in trouble. Once bot lane has pushed this out, we'll just ask for a bit more help. I always do the wrong pings when I'm doing a smart ping. I don't know why. Does my mouse suck or something? I don't know. Just do an early smite there for the hill. Let's get this bad boy. Very nice. So Mountain Dragon is one of the best dragons in the game. It just makes securing objectives like so much easier, which is great. Obviously, it's really nice to take. So yeah, getting that one makes me very happy. And now we can, you know, we've got our Tiamat here, which helps with that AoE clears. We have our Q, like we spam the Queen's Wrath, but it's nice to have a little bit extra, just to, you know, really tip yourself over those AoE clears. And we're almost level 6 as well, so when we get this red buff and then we get the Krugs afterwards as well, that's going to give us level 6, and at level 6 Rek'Sai just gets a butt ton more damage, so yeah, it's good stuff. Once I get my upgraded jungle item as well, my jungle clears are going to be so much healthier. So I'm going to get that talisman, which makes my AoE clears really nice. It's one of those things that kind of sucks about Rek'Sai, is your early clear you can get a little bit low. But yeah. But farming, like, look at the bounty I have. I have a 450 gold bounty, and I'm just farming. Like, that's obviously not from killing players. Like, I'm 001, but I still have a bounty just because of my farm. Alright, we see people. There he is. There he is. Braum's probably got his flash up now. We have to bear in mind as well that Braum can jump to Veigar. I don't think this is warded. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, let's head to mids, because we can get a nice... again, going off here on Lux. We can try at least. That's cool. So I didn't actually have my flash, so Lux wasn't under any threat there at all. But... yeah, he still, for some reason, just walked up like that. Sadly, like, my position there to gank that bot lane, I think was a good decision. But I don't know where Veigar's gone. So because Veigar's not there, Braum isn't pushing out. So, I don't know. So did he just take that, or... he did, fuck. Oh, he's mid. This kind of feels bad. Yeah, this is okay, but I have no tunnel, right? And you're extremely reliant on your tunnel as this champion. Watch this damage. He's just dead. Like, holy crap. You just do so much damage on this guy. Go. Legit, it's just... he face checked me, he's just dead. Straight up dead. I think that was actually pretty lazy of me. I was just like, I totally decided on going for the Grump. I really should have just looked to go for the kill. I'm 300 gold from my warrior enchant. That would be cool if I could just recall and get warrior enchant. So 20 seconds on this crab. If I can do Krogs into crab, I'll be pretty rich. Look at my CS, 70 CS at 10 minutes. That's so high. Like, if I was laning, that would be high. I haven't even lane taxed, really, have I? I don't think I have. It's got so much farm. I'm in such a good spot this game. It's such a shame that Veigar DC'd though. Because I feel like it's hard to... well, I mean, as long as you guys can learn about a champion, then that's fine, but... it still sucks, you know. Alright, so now we've got our warrior enchant. We're going to do blue smite as well, guys. Blue smite is really important. Because for blue smite, it gives you a really OP ultimate. Because your ulti, in order to jump on someone, what you've got to do is you've got to tag them with some damage. And then you may have noticed it, you get that little icon over their head. Which basically means that you've hit them. So that can be like your Q, like this Prey Seeker. Or just, you know, if you're just whacking someone with auto attacks or something. But either way, you need to hit them, and then you can tag them with your ulti, and you can like follow them with your ulti when they jump away from you, which I've already, you know, I showed you that once already. But if you miss your Q, which can be kind of easy to miss, like if they, you know, stand behind minions or what, it's not a hard ability to miss. Then you don't have anything to set up your ultimate. So what you do instead is you blue smite them. And then you have a ranged activator for your ulti. So, really nice stuff. May have warded there. I don't know for sure. I'm just going to assume it is warded there. We have Yasuo ults. This is what's cool about this Rek'Sai pick here. Is this Rek'Sai pick sets up Yasuo really nicely. So when you're setting up your tunnel on Rek'Sai as well, you want to push it slightly behind them. You don't really want to put it on top of someone. If you put it on top of them, then it's very easy for them to just walk away from it. But if you put it behind them, then they're kind of forced to walk into it. So you notice that Lux was standing like here, and I put it here. Because where's she gonna go? Like if she dodges my tunnel, then all she can do is, you know, walk into my team. That doesn't really sound like a particularly effective solution. Nice. Baiting my Galio a little bit there. Wanting to get my like high damage combo off, or highest damage combo off there. So what I did was we just hit them a little bit and then we E'd early. Normally you want to wait until you're in the red before you press E, because that gives you true damage on your E and increases your damage, the damage on your E. But we didn't really have, we just wanted to burst that Kha'Zix down, right? We didn't need the extra damage. That was just a bit overkill. Just get these towers mid. If you can get Herald before 14 minutes, you can take plates with it, which is really nice. After 14 minutes, it's just kind of standard, right? It's just like, it's good for, you know, just standard tower pushing. So this is still a good Herald, obviously. But it can get really good. Guys, I'm actually worth 1,000 gold, so I'm playing like an absolute wimp right here. Because I will die instantly. And it's really not worth me. Like, if I jump in and get a kill, even if I get 2 kills, guys, I need more than 3 kills to make my death worth it. Right? It's legit not worth it for me to die. Holy shit, that's a 15-minute surrender. There it is, guys. That's how you play the most broken champion jungler in the game. Couldn't really show you the mid-game, sadly, because, you know, it was a bit... Yeah. But, you know, I still think you got to see the strength of Rek'Sai and like the kind of playstyle you want to do. Because, like, you saw how much farm I had and stuff like that. And the way I was doing a bit of, like, vertical jungling against Kha'Zix. You know, like, I just, you know, I saw him go on the top side of the map. So then I went into the... bottom side. You know what I'm actually going to do here? I'm just going to go into a little bit more detail on vertical jungling, because I think this is a really important concept that will stop you from falling behind. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the hell? So yeah, like, I'm just going to quickly try and explain this a bit to you guys, because you want... I do this in so many games. Wait, why is this saying rank? That wasn't even flex. That was just solo queue. Why can't I look at my match history? Dude, am I dumb? Champion profile, CG Foxy. Oh, there it is. No. No. Why can't I do this? This feels pretty bad, man. Wait, I have a victory. Ranked solo duo victory 0-1-0. What the hell? Why can't I see my last game? Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do instead? Oh, there it is. Fantastic. I was gonna have to whip out the paint. I was gonna whip out paint there. I was about to do it, guys. I was gonna bring out the big guns. But we don't have to, because we actually do have a replay here. So yeah, I'll just show you what this is and just explain it a little bit. It's really important that you, especially if you play... So I've been playing a lot of Sejuani, for example, and it's so important on her because she's fine at clearing the jungle, but not so fine in like the 1v1s, like level 2 and stuff. Like if you're playing a jungler that isn't so strong at level 2, then this, you know, you just don't want to be fighting the enemy jungler, right? So I'm going to quickly explain what vertical jungling is here. And yeah, so vertical jungling, if the clue is in the name a little bit here. It's where instead of going up and down, well, I mean, instead of... Why is it called vertical jungling? Shouldn't it be horizontal jungling? Why is it called vertical? Vertical is up and down and horizontal is left and right. And I'm going left and right, you know? Or maybe I'm going... Maybe it's up and down because it's like the way the lanes are. Like, you're, you know, going up a lane, up the lane. and so you're going up like that. Does that count? I don't know. I think that's probably why it's called that. I don't bloody know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's called, but whatever. Basically, it's where you just, instead of doing your side, you do your side, like one of your side, and then the enemy jungler side. What I think I should have done here, honestly, is go to the Krugs. I should have done the Krugs. So a red Krugs crab clear is what I should have done here. This was a mistake because I'll be totally honest with you. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I just went on autopilot. So this already is a mistake for me to kite up and go to the chickens. But the thing is here. So this is the important thing. So at this point, in order to kind of activate vertical jungling or to know what I need to do here, I need to know where Kha'Zix is. And we see because Jax has passed out of this like out here on not full mana that he's leashed this red buff, which means Kha'Zix is side of this red buff. So this is why having a wards in these pixel bushes is really important, because this also gives you information in the same way that this ward does here. So what Kha'Zix is going to do here, if we switch to his point of view here, is he's going to go for this crab. So if we had a ward down here, which is, you know, the kind of standard position for a ward, then we would see, again, you know, the vertical jungling thing. Sorry, we'd see Kha'Zix and we get that information. Now, we see him anyway, but yeah, it doesn't matter like if he sees on this ward or this ward. Yeah, this is a kind of a lucky ward that we saw Kha'Zix on, but it's why you want to get these pixel bushes warded. Because now I know my information, I know that Kha'Zix is on the top side of the map. So because Kha'Zix can't get to the bot side without me seeing him, or at least it's unlikely that he's going to be able to do that, I know that I have the time to go for the crab and then after that go into his jungle, because there's a good chance, like if he tries to come for this blue buff, I'm going to get it before he gets in, and if he doesn't come for this blue buff, then what's a very common thing for junglers to do is either get like a level 3 on their side and then gank somewhere, or do like the crab and then invade. And as we look at Kha'Zix, he's doing that. He's going for the invade. So he's doing this, and the thing is, like, if I had done red and then say Krugs or red and chickens and then gone to the crab, if I'd done this path and I did not go to this guy's blue buff right here like I'm doing, then if I were during this time, if I were walking up to my top side, I wouldn't get here in time, and I would just lose my blue buff. I'd get screwed out of it here, and then, you know, I'm playing from behind, and it's like, if I'm not a good level 2 champion especially, then I would not want to be here, because, like, you know, I can't even get Kha'Zix out my jungle unless my lanes can help me out, and then I'm relying on my lanes, which you never want to do. So my response, if you go into this jungle, I avoid Kha'Zix, I don't have to deal with this guy, and I just take all of his stuff, and then this means that from the early game, I don't have to worry about playing from a deficit by any means, because I'm guaranteed to have, like, you know, I'm just going to eat all of his camps here. And then it also means that I can set myself up for like future jungle clears, where I can like invade his jungle and get them as they respawn or something like that, because I'm gonna know the timers. I don't do that this game because I'm a lazy dickhead. Just because I'm not a great jungler, I guess. You know, like if I were a challenger jungler, maybe I would do that kind of thing. But either way, it's good. You know, I get these jungle camps and then I'm not behind. I go for these Krugs and whatever. You know, just this kind of thing, right? And it's like, just the way I played that this first 4 minutes, it sets up the rest of my game, because I'm now, the alternative to me doing this is, what would happen if I hadn't done this is I'd lose my topside jungle, and I would be screwed, basically. And that's not good when you're playing someone like Rek'Sai, who wants to have a good early game, and you're playing against someone like Kha'Zix, who, if they get a lead on you, will completely dominate you. So essentially, long story short, that is vertical jungling. You'll notice as well that I don't actually go into my topside jungle until really late on into this game. I recall and I come straight down. So I do the Krugs, then I recall and come straight back down here. And I go for this crab again. I got my chickens as well. And then I go for a gank, because this guy's got my flash. You know, like, I know that I want to play around this side of the map. And it's, you know, just, I end up just totally ignoring this top side of the jungle, and I don't need to go here at all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we go for the dragon here. I recall. And then I come straight back down to the bot side for my red buff. and then I'm just staying around the boss side. You know, this is where I try and set up for the gank. That doesn't work, but then what do I do after that? Wait, what do I do after that? I just go straight to mid lane, go for this gank, which doesn't work, but that's fine. And then look, I'm going back to my chickens here. I mean, I think that was this is greedy because I know I'm gonna lose my boo to Kha'Zix. But either way, like we're 9 minutes into the game, and I'm just entering my topside jungle. Like, you know, you don't need your side of the jungle all the time like that. You can just go for, you know, just take the new jungle, and that's fine. And to be honest, I could have done a better job of doing this anyway. Guys, I'm rambling. I hope that explains some of it to you a little bit, hopefully. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description for the links to the raid game if you want to play with me. I'm genuinely, guys, I'm not just chatting shit. I am playing this game, so I enjoy it. It's my kind of game, and I'm having fun, so you might do as well. And yeah, I'd recommend it. And if you use my link, then you're going to get loads of free shit, so that's cool. Love you all, guys. Have a fantastic day. Wait, I need to do my outros. Cheek thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. You can also flick my bell when you do subscribe so that you get those notifications. Guys, I love you all. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you in our next